Is there anything more American than feeding an eagle? The only thing that could start this off more American, maybe George Washington's horse, apple pie, Abe Lincoln's beard floating across the lake. It's a small list, really, and I don't have any of those things. So feeding an eagle from the boat it is.
I'm trying to carry it up the shoreline here. Oh, that's a good fish. Probably the one I lost. It's got a hook mark in it. I guess that. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I saw him.
Here I'm trying to film the eagle in the name of America. In this episode of Fishing Roots, we're on vacation. See? Just look at that big time, over the head vacation battle. That dramatic big angler form is going to be really hard to beat over the next few days. But the crew in this boat, they're tenacious, and I'm willing to bet they'll give Gavin a run for his money.
Colors on him though. Beautiful fish.
Guy in the red? That's my brother-in-law, Tim. Past few years fishing on vacation, Tim has caught the tubs. He's got this rainbow trout Cinco, and he isn't afraid to use it. Whoa, what the what? See, I told you someone would give Gavin's over-the-head battle a run for its money. Tim's got fish jumping in the net. Let's get another look at that. It was at this moment that Smalls knew his attempt to fly to freedom was a big mistake. Not to worry, Smalls, we're gonna let you go. What's Fishing Roots? My old man is a 30-year full-time professional fishing guide. Quite honestly, one of the best fishermen you'll ever meet. My son is the most obsessed fisherman you'll ever meet. And me? I'm a fisherman with a particular set of creative skills. 3 generations snagged on fishing? Welcome to Fishing Roots. Fishing Roots is on vacation. And how does Fishing Roots vacation? Well, 16-hour days on the water, of course. Because when you take a break from fishing, it makes sense to obsess about fishing. What feeds this obsession to fish away your entire vacation? Jumping from small pothole lakes in the northwoods, chasing smallmouth bass. You see, smallmouth bass are 2/3 of Fishing Roots' favorite fish to catch. The water column is stacked with a predator-prey relationship. Perch fry up top, rock bass and bluegills below. Oh, that's Petey, he's a curious guy. Below all this food, smallmouth bass. Novice anglers like myself tend to think smallmouth bass only eat small baits because of their name. However, savvy smallmouth anglers know these ferocious eaters will attack anything. Keep them in here. Keep them in here. Got a double heather.
Look at him spitting up bait. Whoa! Spitting up crayfish. You get him in the water.
Smallmouth bass hang out in habitats ranging from cool waters of rivers, streams, and deep reservoirs to crystal clear natural lakes like this one. You can pretty much find smallmouth bass above or below the Mason-Dixon line.
There he is, just under, see him under it? Just boiled on it, that's all he did though. Come up out that deep water, he says, man, I just want to go back to the bottom. Nice fish. You like that pop bar over this 15 feet of water out here. You like that. Let him go here and catch some more.
It's hard to beat a topwater strike from a hungry smallmouth bass.
Oh, he's a nice fish.
Nice fish is getting thrown around the boat a lot.
That's 5. God, he's nice. Well, that's a smallmouth. He liked that popper, didn't he? That's a beauty. Nice, really a nice fish. All right, let's let him go here. That was a nice one. Yep.
I'm picking off fish between filming using plastics that have been my go-to all year long.
Okay. Here's out off the tip of that again.
Drop shot on the Drastic Plastics micro bug. He took that down, didn't he?
Wow. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. 14 inches. There you go. Ho 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 ho. I want my drop shot, wait. Thank you, Tim. Nice smallie. Nice fish.
Yeah, he was.
I got another one. Not that they're just tearing it up, but at least. Yeah.
Drastic Plastics micro bug. Little chartreuse, little purple flake. Little guy.
Pretty fish. Thanks, we're gonna let him go. We don't keep him. Then you can catch him. Fat fish here. Yeah, are very fat. He just laid there on it, Tim. Just kind of. I thought I was on a piece of wood at first until he started swimming with it.
It's day 2. We're back at it again. For a quality smallmouth fishing experience, there are 2 characteristics I notice my old man looks for that lead to great fishing: depth and water clarity. We head to the clearest, coldest waters we can find in northern Wisconsin. And with some good electronics, you locate your structure, figure out where the fish are, and put together a game plan. And I can totally tell we're on vacation because these boys are sitting down. These boys rarely fish sitting down. Gin clear waters greatly intimidate anglers, driving them away from some of the best smallmouth waters there are. However, smallmouth easily counter and often oblige striking baits from great distance, aided by bright sunlight and Smirnoff colored waters. Smallmouth are substantially easier to catch from clear water than murky brown and dark water environments. These clear waters also contain the better trophy fisheries and cool water temperatures smallmouth favor most. I'll do anything to find that water because the fight of a smallmouth is unlike any other freshwater species.
They think they're bigger than they are. Pretty fish. Whoa! Nice fish. There you don't need a net though. Oh, look at the little perch he's spitting out. There's your minnows, Gav. Get you some bait. Look at all, that's what they're hitting on the surface here. See all those? Just pull that. Grab one of them, yeah. It's a walleye. Little walleye. Yep. Little walleyes. That's what they're eating. They're spitting them up right there. Bunches of little walleyes. Pretty fish. Sporty. Great fish to catch. Pretty pattern on that one. We'll let him go over here. Let him go eat some more walleyes, I guess. You put that minnow on there?
Put that minnow on.
Should have grabbed those other ones. Shouldn't you?
I guess. I can't make this up.
I know, that's not. Isn't that something? When you can match the hatch?
Oh, what's a small one? Big one.
I hope for your sake you didn't decide to turn nice fish into a drinking game.
Smallmouth. Caught a little minnow that one of them spit up and put on there, caught a fish. It's crazy.
Keeping your baits looking as natural as possible in appearance and movement is the trick to catching consistent fish throughout the Northwoods. Scaling down with natural baits that have the abilities to match the hatch is a technique we select for fishing most waters. Drop shot rigs, tube jigs, football jigs, fluke style minnows, jig worms, swim grubs, crayfish imitating plastics, they all usually do the trick. Natural colors such as black, brown, pumpkin, sand, smoke, motor oil, and white are all excellent choices.
Nice fish. Pretty, isn't he? Let's let him go. Get him back in the water here. Fat. There he goes.
As the day progresses, our bite changes a little bit. We start to notice fish are definitely feeding on the hatch. A lot of perch patterns, walleye patterns being spit up as we bring these smallmouth to the surface.
Really a nice fish, and boy are they feeding up on these little perch and little walleyes out there. They're just fat as a pig. So we kind of tried to match the hatch there the best we could, and it seems to be working. So we'll go along here and see if we can get a few more. Down here. There we go. Fat, another fat little guy. Thought he was bigger, they fight so hard. But he's still a nice fish. When you find bait schools like that, just gotta match the hatch and fish will be there.
Not uncommon to work in a walleye while chasing smallmouth. Watch how fast the boys move as this acrobatic large smallie comes flying out of the water. I thought my old man was gonna push me out of the way going for that net. If this smallmouth doesn't bring a nice fish, I'm all out of drinking games.
Look at that one there, buddy.
Jeez. Oh, that's a tubber.
6-pound fish.
Hook just came out of his mouth.
That smile right there, that's why I film all of this. Look at that excitement. Look at that passion. That's a personal best fish.
My bait's still there?
I think so.
Let me get the... Thank you.
I was hoping you were gonna hold it out for the picture and just take credit for it. Throw it back.
Look at my face over here.
And then he handed you the fish.
These boys work the water column. They don't leave a single fish behind. Fish after fish after fish.
There we go. Fat.
Thank you, sir. Dad, you had one?
Oh, I threw him back.
Oh, well, we were... Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. Gavin's full service. I just... He caught, released,
Put the net
get
up.
that situated.
Learning how to guide.
Anything else you want him to do?
Learning how to guide.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We hit rock bottom here.
You need a net or what?
No.
Day 2 draws to a close, pack it up, head back to the cabin, and I caught us a mess of rock bass for dinner tonight. We'll get together, hit the drawing board, put together a game plan for tomorrow. Great Humminbird electronics with mapping, side imaging are crucial to finding and isolating rock piles, expansive flats, rocky points, reefs, and shoals that the big smallmouth are hanging on in these clear waters. Some smallmouth will suspend over structure, but most of the time the fish will hold within 5 feet of the bottom. These clear waters result in spookier, more weary fish. Spookier, weirier fish lead to deeper daytime locations for feeding and cool water sanctuaries. While it isn't always easy, we spend time fishing offshore in search of smallmouth that haven't seen many baits. We look for humps and unique changes in the lake to clue in on potential overlooked
Whoa, he's
hotspots.
bigger than I thought he was. Nice catch. There we go. Nice fish. Like that purple worm. Nice fish. Jim's got one. Just a fun little fish. Just fun. Oh, he lives. Fat, aren't they fat? Look at the belly on those boys.
But it feels like a big one. Let's look around. I like that.
You just bring him right over here. I'll show you how we'll do that. Let me have your line. What?
Nice smallmouth.
Our third day, the boys continue to reel in fish after fish after fish, and I continue to think about things that are more American than a bald eagle. And I'm failing. Lighting things on fire recreationally, or blowing things up recreationally, really. Fireworks, having food delivered, the word y'all, jorts, or inner tubing down a river with a beer, frying absolutely anything in a deep fryer.
Thanks.
Hey, look. Oh, there he comes. Look at that.
It may be official. Sharing your panfish with a bald eagle might be the most American thing ever.
Here he comes.
America.
Big fish.
Fat, nice. Nice fish. Yeah, that's more like it, huh? Fat. I've had this happen more than once. Those hooks break. See how fat he is? Pretty fish.
Anybody taking note that we should be throwing his top water bait across here?
Yeah. There he goes. It's just,
There you go, Graham.
Goes
Got it.
jerk
Thank
and
you.
jerk off.
Oh, wow, that's how my range jump.
Yeah, right here.
Missed it twice.
It's right there at that seam. Right at the tree line shadow seam. There must be some kind of weird transition right there. You notice that?
Yeah.
It's right on that shadow line. Huh.
Got there.
I lied.
They're chasing stuff off.
There he is. Did you get him?
Got him that time. Not this one. I think.
No, but that's so
all
funny.
right.
They're up there chasing that.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's cooler when you see it and then react to it
Yep.
and change up to what
They're really
doing.
chasing something up there.
Kevin, I think you're all right with that jerk bait. Just let it pause a long time. Let it sit. They're waiting for their moment. They're lazy feeding.
It's day 4. On our last day filming for Fishing Roots, we decide to try new water and find new smallmouth. I'll puddle hop the Northwoods all day long.
Micro bug. Drastic plastics. This one's pretty beat up. It's been doing good today. Not huge.
15 inches are always fun.
Yeah, fun to fight.
I share my love for this lure. It's the Drastic Plastics Micro Bug because I've caught more fish this season on this lure than any other.
Great old micro bug. doing pretty well for me. They hold up good. I personally like to put the grape side down, let the apple side up. Not a big tubber. I want it.
Soaked in JB's fish sauce, little flippy appendages hanging off of it. This thing's a critter killer.
Microbug. Grapple. Grapple. Drastic Plastics. Probably the 10th fish on that lure. Almost let him sunbathe on the side of the boat.
Largemouth. There he is, little bitty guy, but a nice, but fun to catch. Man.
Here, I'll bring it up. That's a nice choice to help you.
Like an antelope too?
Yeah, I guess.
Look at that muskie, Phil. There's a muskie just came up after it. A big muskie. I'm talking 45 inches or bigger.
It was after my bluegill.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So we drop it back down there. Get him in. Drop him back down there.
He's out this way. He went up this way.
We're still gonna drop it.
It's been a pretty amazing week for the Fishing Roots boys. And we have more fishing to do, but I'm done filming for the week because I want to focus my attention on chasing more smallmouth bass and catching fish instead of filming. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Fishing Roots as much as I did capturing it all. If you did, please take a moment, subscribe, tell a friend. There'll be more from Fishing Roots soon.
Here he comes.
America!
Midnight snack. I must not hit them. Nice fish.